Welcome, Class of 2020 and the Novi community. We are brave and we are one of a kind. In March 2020, our lives changed forever. Our senior year came to a halt in an unprecedented time, a world pandemic. It was scary and unsettling. So many unanswered questions, including when we would return to school. And in a blink of an eye, our senior year ended through virtual classes. It was unreal. We cried at the thought of what was supposed to be our big bad senior year. We were devastated at the thought of not having our prom, attending grad bash, and even worse, not having a traditional graduation. For some, we are the first generation graduating from high school. For others, it was just the feeling of excitement, walking across the stage and knowing we had done it. We graduated. Butterflies represent rebirth and spiritual growth, and that is what this entire class became, butterflies. We were forced to fly with wings that weren't quite ready, but somehow we did it. We are here. We are brave. Like butterflies that begin as caterpillars, we metamorphosized into beautiful spirits of beauty and hope. During this time, we reinvented ourselves and became a generation that cares for each other, that learns from each other, and believes in one another. We are brave. I, for one, was able to enhance life skills such as sewing, cooking, and gardening, all the while spending quality time with my grandparents, parents, and siblings. I learned that every opportunity is a learning opportunity. We took our freedoms for granted. However, from this day forward, we all have a new sense of living and how we will transcend into the real world. We've learned that change begins with us. For generations to come, we will be asked about this metamorphosis. Continue to grow in grace and in knowledge. Continue to grow and discover who you are meant to be and develop the gifts and the talents you are blessed with. You are brave. I can't wait for what life has in store for each of us, whether it's attending college, joining the military, or going straight into the workforce. Whatever you choose to do it with pride. You are brave. You now have wings to fly. We did not make it here alone. Novi teachers, Novi staff, and most importantly, Novi parents and families. On behalf of the Norte Vista graduating class of 2020, thank you for shaping us into the kind, intelligent young adults we've become. Y personalmente me gustaría agradecerles a mis papás y a mi yaya y a mi tata por darme alas para volar. Like the butterflies we have become, we will fly in different directions. Be brave. We will forever be that class. We are change. We are hope. Novi class of 2020, your wings are ready.
Okay. Greetings, everyone. My name is Mary Mafuri, and I am a graduating senior from Norte Vista, the best high school in the world. Because of the unfortunate circumstances happening in the world today, this year's graduation is a bit different. We can't walk across the stage on the football field surrounded by our friends and families. We can't properly celebrate our achievements with our end-of-the-year events. No last goodbyes to our friends, teachers, staff, or to the campus. Coming into our new classes on the first day of freshman year, we had no clue of what was to come. We were robbed of one of the most important events in our lives that we have waited 12 years for. Yet through the adversity of this point in time, the class of 2020 has nevertheless persisted to make the best out of the situation. Over the past 4 years, we have struggled individually in many ways. We all had our own difficulties, whether it be mental, physical, or times were just hard. We still kept going. Now we're becoming adults and everything is starting to become so real. This transition from high school to adulthood may be overwhelming, but don't let your fears make you lose sight of your goals. We have to strive to succeed for all that it's worth. We have to become the voice of this unique generation, advocate for change in this world that will transform the lives of many in a positive way. And this change starts with you. We are the class of 2020. We are the perfect vision. We finally proved to ourselves that we can endure 4 years of setbacks, challenges, accomplishments, triumphs, and still be here today. As we depart from high school today, our lives may never be the same. We will take different walks of life, whether it be secondary education, joining the workforce, or just doing that thing you've been wanting to do for so long. I wish us the best. I would like to take a moment to thank Norte Vista's teachers, staff, faculty, and administration for making this year's graduation possible and for allowing us to celebrate the class of 2020 in any way that we could. Thank you to those who believed in us, to those who never gave up on us. Without you all, we might not be here today. Graduating. I see teachers who would do so much to ensure our success and victories. We might be hard to deal with sometimes, but nevertheless, these teachers and faculty showed up every weekday to provide the best education for us that they can offer. Also, thank you to our families that have supported us and never brought us down. Your child has come so far, so please acknowledge how much sacrifice they made in order to be here today. To those who I have had the honor to see almost every day, and to those I did not get the chance to, we made it. Be proud of yourselves. Our lives are just beginning. Congratulations, class of 2010.
Good evening, Norte Vista High School. My name is Naya Alvarez, a fellow graduate in the class of 2020. I want to start by saying first and foremost that our class is significantly special and nothing like the past graduates. Unfortunately, our senior year was cut short due to the outbreak of COVID-19. My heart goes out to everyone affected by the virus, and I offer you my deepest condolences. I wish you all the strength and hope to endure this pandemic. Despite the inability to have the traditional graduation ceremony and senior events, Can we speed it up a little bit? Is that possible? I think I talked too fast. I'm sorry.
I think it's actually a really good pace, but it'll be a little bit faster.
Okay. Hi. Okay. Good evening, Norte Vista High School. My name is Naya Alvarez, a fellow graduate in the class of 2020. I want to start by saying first and foremost that our class is significantly special and nothing like the past graduates. Unfortunately, our senior year was cut short due to the outbreak of COVID-19. My heart goes out to everyone affected by the virus, and I offer you my deepest condolences. I wish you all the strength and hope to endure this pandemic. Despite the inability to have the traditional graduation ceremony and senior events, I want you all to know that your accomplishments are still just as valid and celebrated. Our class has shown great resilience by navigating ourselves through these tough times. Finishing our senior year through distance learning has been an immense challenge given that we each have different circumstances and responsibilities at home. I am so proud of each and every one of you for pushing through and making it to graduation. Over these past 4 years, you have grown more than you realize. You have grown in every way possible, physically, mentally, and spiritually. The knowledge you have gained was not all in the classroom. Some of it, maybe even most of it, was about yourself. High school has been a place of growth and self-discovery. Anything you know about yourself, I urge you to hold on to it. People would try to tell you about yourself and tear you down. You cannot fall victim to their schadenfreude. I am a strong believer in manifestation. I believe that you can truly do anything you want to as long as you know that you can make it happen, even when it seems that the world is pit against you. I had a great childhood. I grew up in a loving home with my mother, father, and brother until I was about 8 or 9 years old. I always had everything I wanted and never had to worry about anything other than having to catch the bus to school. But as we all know, life hits you when you least expect it. My father fell victim to addiction. My mother had to leave for her safety and sanity. My big brother, who has always done his best to protect me, had to hold my hand as we asked strangers for change to get through the day. He is only a year and a half older than me, yet he stepped up and acted as if he was years apart to give me comfort when we had nothing but each other. Eventually, moving to Riverside and attending Norte Vista and joining the IB program gave me the opportunity to be something more. I knew I had to be successful. I wouldn't allow myself to be anything less. Now I have pushed myself to become someone I am proud to be, an independent woman. This school and its faculty have given me the opportunity to grow into the person I am today. I would like to thank our teachers for their endless dedication and efforts to keep us going. I would also like to thank our hardworking staff, from our supportive counselors and program coordinators to our diligent janitors. All of your work is seen and appreciated. We value you immensely. Each and every member of our school plays a crucial role that is not overlooked. Lastly, I would like to thank my classmates for the sense of community we have all given one another. We have been each other's competition, friends, confidants, and motivation. As my father told me, this year has been a lesson about how unpredictable life can be. Sadly, we were forced to learn this lesson very early on, but that does not take away from our accomplishments. Congratulations, class of 2020. Your futures are bright and full of unlimited potential.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Graduating is such a bittersweet experience because we are excited for the future, yet hesitant to move away from the life we have constructed over the last 4 years. It's like the chapter of a murder mystery where we aren't sure if we want to turn the page yet because of the uncertainty that lies beyond. That's what's coming, and we are all well aware of it. Whatever path you have chosen to follow, whether it be the armed forces, college, or work, the decision will be life-changing. The way I think of it, right now we are standing at the cliff edge over a dark abyss with nothing left to do but jump in. Uncertainty is frightening because we aren't sure whether the decision we made will be the correct one. But the best choice is to just jump under our own volition rather than be pushed into a future we never wished for. As we move on with our lives, we will experience failure and adversity. Adversity is neither a blessing nor is it a curse. It is a necessity for human development. Without adversity, we would fail to grow as people. As a society, we have tried to minimize any pain and struggle through mechanisms that are supposed to make our lives easier. However, if we consistently strive towards reducing pain, we will lose sight of the joy of life that comes from encountering an unwanted situation and being forced to change who we are into a new state of thinking and being. Our new lives will be filled with struggle, but the best thing to do is to stay strong and adapt as best as you can. If you're going to jump into the abyss of adulthood, you have to be an optimist and be willing to work. My last bit of advice for the class of 2020, besides being a resilient optimist in the face of the unknown, is you have to have faith in your own decisions and filter out all the criticism that you will most likely receive. Unless it is constructive, pay no attention to it. When you stop caring about what people think, the world is yours. You act on your own account. You make decisions for yourself. It is a freedom we all want. But with freedom comes accountability. Think about it. If you're making your own decisions, then you have no one to blame except yourself when things go wrong. That's where personal growth comes in and the resilience to keep on moving forward. Despite the setback, you have to be humble enough to admit when you're wrong and wise enough to learn from your mistakes. Thank you.
Greetings, President Wilson, board members, Superintendent Musarino, cabinet members, Norte Vista High School teachers and staff, parents, guests, and of course, our senior graduating class of 2020. It is my pleasure to welcome each of you to the very first virtual graduation ceremony for the best high school in the world, Norte Vista High School, the home of the Braves. Seniors, before we get to the obvious elephant in the room, let's first discuss just some of your accomplishments for the senior class. 86% of you submitted your FAFSA or CATA. Out of 1,600 schools nationwide, we were one of 20 recognized for our voter registration efforts by former First Lady Michelle Obama. 4 senior girls received all CIF in girls water polo, girls cross country, varsity football, boys soccer, and girls tennis were league champs. Over 90 students tested in their senior English IOCs with Miss Stebbing, in which they had to analyze poetry and literature in one take. The Memory Project, IB Art students created portraits for youth who have faced substantial challenges in extreme circumstances. This year, their portraits were sent to elementary schools in Pakistan. Again, these are just a very small sample of the numerous individual and group awards and accomplishments that the class has achieved. But let's talk about what we all know will be what this class of 2020 will be remembered for. Not just a year from now, but quite possibly something that will be written in every history book moving forward. The week of March 9, 2020, I remember hearing the rumors, listening to news reports, the increased parent phone calls. Then we had an emergency after-school meeting all of a sudden. Before you know it, it became real. The schools began to close. Campuses began to close. Now here we are 10 weeks later, and we still do not know how long COVID-19 will continue to influence our lives. But although there is a degree of uncertainty in our lives, I want you each to remember that there is a greater degree of certainty in your lives. Do not focus on the negatives, because this is just another negative, another speed bump in your journey through life. These negatives or challenges will always be present, as they should be, because the truth is, these challenges are needed. Without challenges, we would never challenge ourselves. We would stay stagnant instead of growing. We would stay idle instead of pushing forward. A great example right now, medical experts and scientists around the world are searching for something that currently does not exist, a cure, a vaccine. They cannot give up. They cannot dwell on the negatives. They cannot let this speed bump stop them. No, instead, this is the next challenge for them, the next challenge for all of us. You cannot afford to give up simply because you missed out on prom or Magic Mountain. No, you are braves. It is now in your nature to welcome challenges and walk right through them. Remember, once a brave, always a brave. Do not let COVID-19 determine your future. You are still in control. This is simply a challenge. And during this or any challenge, do what braves do. Be brave and continue pushing forward. Continue your education, continue your training, continue service to our community, including the less fortunate, and with the mindset that we can always do better tomorrow than we did today. In addition, as I have told past graduating classes, remember, being a brave means at times being brave for others, for the less fortunate, the weak, the needy, any and all that may need your strength and guidance to help them through difficult times. But as a brave, the expectation is that you never quit, to always push forward, to be a positive example to others and of service to your community. Be an educated brave, but be an educated brave with values, because an educated brave without values is meaningless. So be honest, be respectful, be excellent, and value all life. The standards of being a brave are high. Anything less would be unacceptable. So always carry yourself with the confidence to lead, but also remember to lead with humility and influence. Use your position, your title to serve for the greater good, not for selfish reasons, fame, or self-advancement, and use your influence to positively influence the lives of others. Now, I said this last year, and I will continue to state this to future classes. You are not going into this world as a bulldog, a bear, or a cougar. You are going into this world as a brave, and life will never let you forget that. Because when life makes you feel afraid, and it has, remember, this is your opportunity to be brave, to be a brave. Finally, I do not believe in wishing good luck, especially to braves, because good luck did not get you here. What did get you here was a combination of hard work, determination, perseverance, and being brave. So continue to work hard, continue to be determined, continue to persevere, and always remain brave. Congratulations, you braves, class of 2020.
Monica Abad Carrera. Moises Aguayo. Jessica Aguilar. Cassandra Aguilar. Sarah Aguilar. Azucena Aguirre Rodriguez. Robbie Alam. Jonathan Alaves. Stephanie Alcantar Mondragon. Arthur Alcaraz. Gisela Alcaraz. Emmanuel Alejo. Dariana Ailman. Jonaa Alfonso. Andres Almazan. Leslie Alonzo Ramirez. Christopher Alvarez. Karina Alvarez. Neha Alvarez. David Amezcua. Monica Anaya. Brian Anguiano. Ashley Angulo. Elvin Angulo. Joseph Aparicio. Nancy Aparicio, Emmanuel Apreza, Andrew Aranda, Cesar Aranda, Yesenia Aranda, Mario Arce, Jacinda Arellano, Joseph Arellano, Sergio Arellano, Christopher Aravallo, Jocelyn Aristondo, Christian Arredondo, Abraham Asensio Revelorio, Gabriel Astilleros, Yvette Avila, Darlin Avina, Marian Baez, Alexander Bahena, Andrea Barajas, Angelica Becerra, Christina Becerra, Francisco Badola Martinez, Elizabeth Bello, Martin Bellman, Alyssa Belmarez, Ivan Beltran, Jamie Bender, Alex Bojorquez, Alyssa Borunda, Israel Bustos Segura, Ryan Butler, Meva Cabada Diaz, Lisandro Cabrera, Christian Cadenas, Jamie Caldera, Alejandro Campos, Stephanie Campos, Jorge Cardona Jr., Amy Carino, Julissa Carrillo, Lisbeth Carrillo de Haro, Edwin Carvajal, Kimberly Castaneda, Isabel Castanon, Brenda Castellanos, Richard Castro, Serena Castro, Gilberto Castro Bermudez, Jessica Castro Ortiz, Destiny Castro Vera, Alberto Cazares, Benedict Cazares, Melissa Seha, Yim Celis, Sydney Serta, Daniela Cervantes, Euridia Cervantes,
I would like to thank my family, friends, and teachers for making my graduation day a success, and go class of 2020.
Andre Cervantes Pacheco, Ethan Chavaria, Griselda Chavez, Angel Chamal, Joseph Cienfuegos, Marisol Cisneros, Ann Calora, Anthony Contreras, Seth Contreras, Ruth Correa, Jason Corona, Catherine Cortez, Kimberly Covarrubias, Devin Danbo, Oscar De Anda, Daniel De La Cerda, Priscilla De La Vega, Karen Diaz, Sofia Diaz, Dario Diaz Reyes, Louis Dunkey, Samantha Duran, Lilia Duran, Magali Echeverria, Jacqueline Enciso, Carissa Ericus, Dominic Escalera, Jennifer Escueda, Magdalena Esteban Diego, Alyssa Estes, Stephen Evans, Cameron Faciane, Johnny Felix, Brianna Kate Fernandez, Jesus Ferrer, Alaya Fierro, Jessica Flores, Kimberly Flores, Melissa Flores, Jennifer Flores, Maria Fuentes, Jesus Guetta, Nieves Galmadez. Melissa Galindo. Yesenia Galindo. Thomas Galusha. Ismabeth Galvan. Delvin Galvin. Anayeli Garcia. Gabriel Garcia. Gilbert Garcia. Kimberly Garcia. Linda Garcia. Maritza Garcia. Mia Garcia. Priscilla Garcia. Sebastian Garcia. Virginia Garcia. Karina Garcia Sanchez. Karina Garcia Flores. Anthony Garibaldi. Stephen Garibay. Isabel Garnica. Oliver Garcilaso. Consuelo Gayton. Ramiro Giles. Arlette Giron. Fernando Godinez. Oscar Godoy. Marlene Gomez. Edwin Gomez Castanon. Albert Gonzalez. Daniel Gonzalez. Fernando Gonzalez. Kevin Gonzalez. Margarita Gonzalez. Carlos Gonzalez Gomez. Jesus Gonzalez Mateo. John Gavia. Destiny Guerra. Natalia Guerra Casada. Elaine Guerrero. Ismael Guerrero. Joanna Guerrero. Brian Guerrero del Villar. Julian Guellen. Alaya Gutierrez. Kathy Guzman. Eric Guzman. Joyce Guzman. Angela Haro. Colby Hassenauer. Xenia Henderson, Brittany Heredia, Alice Hernandez, Evian Hernandez, Giselle Hernandez, Isabel Hernandez, Johan Hernandez, Jose Hernandez, Josu Hernandez, Miguel Hernandez, Ricardo Hernandez, Alexis Hernandez Correa, Eric Hernandez Macias, Angel Herrera, Andres Hidalgo, Brandon Higuchi, Samantha Horton, Chase Hotchkiss, Jessica Huerta, Abel Hurtado, Jennifer Ibarra, Caitlin Idenson, Philippe Emule Tikwaram, Ivan Jacobo, Dustin Jameson, Haiti Jarmillo, Ashlyn Jaregui, Brianna Juaregui, Freddie Jimenez, Julian Jimenez, Noe Jimenez, Vladimir Jimenez, Angel Juarez, Kevin Juarez, Lourdes Juarez, Christian Gerardo, Amrit Kang, Simran Kaur, Gabriel Kashmerl, Matthew Landa, Daniel Lara, Amy Lee, Kenny Lee, Priscilla Lemus, Patricia Lemus Perez, Aiden Leva, Mariana Lucia, Justin Lang, Ashley Lamas, Eduardo Lamas, Erica Lomelli. Alex Lopez. Brenda Lopez. Edwin Lopez. Jaden Lopez. Isis Lovelace. Juan Lua. Nicholas Lua. Miriam Lucas Ramirez. Carla Luna Hurtado. Miguel Macias. Maribel Machel. Miriam Mafuri. Johan Malaganes. Elidia McGallen. Lisbeth Magana. Valerie Magana. Alvaro Magdaleno. Benjamin Marshall. Bianca Marin. Melissa Marin. Melissa Marin. Ernesto Marshall Gonzalez. Lily Marcano. Joseph Martinez. Caitlin Martinez. Sophia Martinez. Jonathan Martinez Cortez. Brian Martinez Lechuga. Melissa Martyr. Irael Mateo. Juan Mateo Bernabe. Jed Matias. Malia McFarland. Ruthie McFetter. Alberto Medel. Jocelyn Medina. Joshua Medina. Valeria Medina Valencia. Cesar Melendrez. Luvia Mendez. Andrew Mendoza. Osiel Mendoza. Chris Mercado. Reynaldo Meza. Angel Montevallo. Joel Montilongo. Leonardo Montes de Oca. Gabriel Mora. Gabriela Mora. Paulino Morales. Jesus Moran del Villar. Victoria Moreno. Daniel Murillo. Marisol Murillo. Vansh Negpal. Tan Nguyen. Jacob Nieblis. Lisette Nieto. Rania Nouri. Mirka Nunez. Natalie Nunez. Felicity Ocampo. Jack O'Connor. Giselle Orozco. Jonathan Orozco. Christopher Ortega. Eric Ortega. Aaron Ortiz. Lisbeth Ortiz. Mariana Ortiz. Erwin Ortiz Perez. Jessica Pablo Antonio. Roberto Pacheco. Gloria Pangborn. Jasmine Patino. Domingo Pedro. Gabriel Pedro Gaspar. Petrona Pedro Sebastian. Tristan Peralta. Johnny Pere Valencia. And Elisa Perez. Fabiola Perez. Jose Perez. Michelle Perez. Natalia Perez. Freddie Perez Fonseca. Diego Perez Paleo. Pavel Perry. Regina Fawn. Anthony Pinto. Cesar Pavarol. Sergio Ponce. Alan Pozos. Haley Punsalan. Jasprit Quinones Cardenas. Michael Quintana. Joel Quintana Carranza. Nestor Quintanilla. Rowan Quirarte. Andrea Quiroz, Brian Ramirez, Brianna Ramirez, Daniel Ramirez, Marlene Ramirez, Raul Ramirez, Alices Ramirez Cruz, Isabel Ramirez Guardia, Cynthia Ramirez Cardona, Ulysses Ramon, David Ravello, Esmeralda Raimundo, Lisbeth Rigaldo, Laisha Renteria Franco, Karina Reyes, Leslie Reyes, Johnny Reyna, Alejandro Rivas, Bianca Rivas, Dorian Robinson, Jennifer Robles, Jacqueline Rodriguez, Jasmine Rodriguez, Joseph Rodriguez, Juliana Rodriguez, Richard Rodriguez, Simon Rodriguez, Valeria Rodriguez, Vanessa Rodriguez Gonzalez, Alan Jair Rodriguez Sanchez, Jessica Rojas, Antonio Romero, Jorge Romero, Santiago Rosales, Marilyn Rosales Torres, Cindy Rubio, Emmanuel Rubio, Luz Ruiz, Brian Ruiz Garrido, Jorge Sala, Janely Saleas Martinez, Areli Salas Estrada, Fernando Salcido, Nancy Salmaron, Yamir Sanabria, Bianca Sanchez, Carmen Sanchez, Eddie Sanchez, Luisa Sanchez, Mariley Sanchez, Saul Sanchez. Ana Sanchez Velasquez. Julissa Sanchez Gonzalez. Gerardo Sandoval. Jeffrey Sandoval Garcia. Christopher Sandoval Trinidad. Brian Santana. Brian Santos. Lisbeth Saucedo. Monica Saucedo. Daisy Saavedra. Andrea Segura. Jonathan Cerna. Lisbeth Serrato. David Sidney Sicken. Erica Sipake. William Solis. Samantha Soria. Serena Soto. Rhonda Stewart. Jamie Suarez. Lisbeth Suarez. Deja Somerville. Ricardo Tapia. Kyle Taylor. Darren Takun Hernandez. Marisol Tellez. Yasmin Tellez. Andrew Torres. Antonio Torres. Bailey Toyoshiba. Sydney Tran. Jacqueline Trinidad. Omar Trujillo. Libni Urias. Anthony Valdez. Julio Valente. Zitlali Vallejo. Alfredo Valtierra. Marissa Varela. Angel Vargas. Damian Vargas. Ivan Vargas. Jennifer Vargas. Maria Vargas Adame. Gregory Vasquez. Angel Vasquez. Vanessa Vasquez. Yordi Velasquez Morales. Isaac Vega. Juan Vega. Giovanni Velasquez. Jessica Venegas. Leslie Vidal. Gloria Villagomez. Brian Villalobos. Aaron Villasenor. Lizette Villavicencio. Kimberly Vergen. Crystal Wilson. Buddy Wilson Jr. Haley Wilwert. Yoni Shia. Cesar Yoguez. Lorena Zamora. Maria Zane. Evelyn Zaragoza. Vanessa Zavala. Fatima Zuniga Barron. Alejandro Zuniga Pascual.